For this project, we're going to start with one of these oversized pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. I like these. I have crafted with them a few times, so I'll leave a video down in the description box with some more projects using this large pumpkin. So I also got this fabric at Hobby Lobby. It is 40% off, so if you get fall fabric, it is also on sale. I'm just using a paint marker since this fabric is pretty dark, and I'm just going to trace around the pumpkin. So I wanted to try out the spray glue that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I don't know if I did something wrong, but in the past when I've used spray glue, you would spray it on, adhere your material, whatever material you're using, and it would be stuck right away. And I did not have the same luck, I guess you would say, with this. I sprayed it, I let it sit for a little bit, and then I came back and the pieces were not adhered. It did say you could use it on fabric, and I just did not have luck. So I tried it a couple different times just to see if maybe I wasn't giving it enough wait time or something, and it just did not work out. I tried it on a couple other projects during this video with different materials, and again, it still didn't work out. So I ended up using hot glue to go around because I didn't have any more fabric glue. So I would say I wouldn't recommend buying the Dollar Tree brand spray glue, but if you have better luck, let me know down in the comments. So we're going to make a messy bow, and I'm just using some leftover jeans, some leftover fabric. This is the end of this color of fabric, and I'm a little bit sad. It came from the Dollar Tree. And then I also got this ribbon from the Dollar Tree, which I thought matched really well with this fabric. So if you can't tell, the fabric is a recipe for pumpkin pie. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue that at the top. I have these cinnamon sticks on hand. I believe I got these at Hobby Lobby in the Christmas area, and the Christmas area is 50% off right now. I will never understand the Hobby Lobby pricing business, since the fall stuff is only 40% off, but Christmas is 50% off. So I'm going to use these eucalyptus stems that I got from Dollar Tree. I love that they have so many different colors of these because these are kind of my favorite leaves. So we're just going to go ahead and put a few sprigs underneath our ribbon and kind of underneath our cinnamon sticks, and then we're going to add a little pumpkin to the middle of our bow. Now I did not dovetail mine. You can if you want. I just kind of like the straight edged kind of messy look. I call it shabby farmhouse. But if you want to, you could dovetail those as well. I just gave this a little quick coat of paint. It came in a bag with several other little pumpkins, and I'm just going to glue that right to the middle. And then I'm going to add a little bow to the top of our pumpkin, and then that is it for this project. I loved it. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Project, we're going to take these little wood cutouts. Now these are from Hobby Lobby. They're $1.99 regular price for 12, but they are 40% off, so they are $1.19, which makes them a little bit cheaper than the Dollar Tree. These also don't have the little circle cutout for an ornament, and they are a little bit larger. So I'm going to take some watered down paint. I've had this a really long time. I just store it in this little container, and I shake it up and stir it up when I'm ready to use it. So that's a little bit of hack. If you have some plastic containers that you don't use, you can stir up some paint, keep it in your craft room, and whip it out whenever you would like a quick stain. So we're going to take this ribbon that came from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to make a little shoelace bow. I don't know what's happening here, but I'm struggling with this ribbon. I wanted it to have a certain look in the bows, and I had made them too big. So we're going to go ahead and glue it to the top of our pumpkin, and then we're going to start embellishing underneath here. So this is just a quick hack, but if you have some flowers or florals that you don't use the stems and leaves of, go ahead and hold on to those because you can use those for other projects. You can use greenery in your fall decor because, as I've been seeing all over YouTube and some of the people that I watch, we're talking about nature and how nature still has greenery out right now during fall time. So go ahead, add that greenery into your projects, and it looks beautiful with all the fall colors. So we're going to take this little cutout that came from Hobby Lobby. They're in a bundle pack. They are different shapes and sizes of leaves. It's $3.99. 40% off ends up being like $3.29 or something like that. We're going to go ahead, use a floral from the Dollar Tree, glue that in the middle, and then we're going to take a paint pen from, I got mine from Temu, but you could get yours from Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby, and we're going to write a name here on our pumpkin. So these are going to be little placeholders for my Thanksgiving table. I'm just going to write the names of all the people attending Thanksgiving at my house, and I'm going to use them as place setters. I thought these were so cute. So once we get the names all written on them, we're going to go ahead and take this little wood around. I got these in a pack at Hobby Lobby in the Christmas section, which is 50% off. And don't ask me, but I don't understand the pricing of fall versus Christmas. But if you need Christmas crafting, it is now currently 50% off. But here they are finished. I think they turned out adorable. Let me know what you guys think about this one. For this project, we're going to take some more of these little cutouts that I got. There was a package of pumpkin ones and a package of leaves. So you can see they are different sizes, they are different shapes. I also picked up these gems at Hobby Lobby, again 40% off. You get quite a few in this bag, I will say, and they are all different sizes and colors. So I was trying to decide what would be kind of a cool thing to do with these, and I thought, okay, I'm going to try to glue these onto the pumpkin. So my original thought was to glue them over the whole pumpkin, but as I started gluing them on, I thought they might take away from the shape, so I decided to just go ahead and do parts of these shapes. So we're going to do like the sides. I kind of alternated between which sides I was going to do and like where on the pieces I was going to do them. So this is just a little bit of a tedious process, so I just suggest a podcast or like a show, so because you're going to have to glue them individually. And I will say that I did burn myself a couple times while I was gluing these on, so I recommend like some rubber fingers or something like that, because there are like some of the gems you can see on the side are pretty small, so you just want to make sure to not do what I did. So then we're going to take a terracotta pot. I've had these on hand forever. The Dollar Tree sold them in the summertime, but Hobby Lobby does sell them all year round. And Hobby Lobby has all different sizes, so you can pick and choose what you want there. But using my stain, I'm just going to go around on my pot. It gives it a little bit of a different look than it does if you give it full coverage. So you can see I've saved the stems of that pick and my leaves. We're going to use the stems here to glue on to the bottom of our leaf. I'm just using hot glue here, and it's just going to attach to the back. This is just a really quick hack. If you have other like fruit and things like that, you can make your own picks out of these. So hold on to those leftover picks that you think you might want to throw away. So once I get them glued on to my wood pieces, we're just gonna like arrange them into our pot. I'm just using some floral foam that came from the Dollar Tree. I did not glue it into the pot. I just stuck it in there really well in case I wanted to reuse this for a different project. But we're going to go ahead, stick them in there, and then we're going to add some Spanish moss here. Now make sure this pick was moving around on the back, so just make sure that you give it enough glue and give it a little bit of a wait time so it can stick into the floral foam. I went ahead and varied the heights of these so that you can see all three of them in the arrangement, and then we're going to add our Spanish moss just on top of the project, and then this project is finished. I think this turned out really adorable. You could really embellish these little cutouts and use them for gift wrapping or from gift bags or something like that, but let me know what you guys think about this one. For this project, we're going to use the other 6 pumpkin cutouts from our package. So we did get 2 projects out of that package for $1.19. So I would say this is a super good deal, better than the Dollar Tree for these little pumpkins anyway. So we're using some orange watered down paint again for a stain, and I'm going to go ahead and do both sides of the pumpkins. We're going to do all 6 pumpkins doing this the same way. This is just a super easy way, and it's way less smelly than normal stain. So I have some leftover fabric here. I just went ahead and cut it in strips, and so I have I've been using that leopard green fabric for a little while, and it's almost gone, and I'm actually pretty sad about it. It's like a corduroy material. You can't tell that on the video, but I love it. So we're going to use some jeans as well. So if you couldn't figure that out, we're going to make some messy bows. We need 6 messy bows because we're going to be doing them for each of the pumpkins that we have painted. For this messy bow, we're actually going to add some ribbon as well. So we're just taking some ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and we're going to add that into just the middle of our bow to tie it off, and then the rest of that will go into the bow. So you're only going to use 1 piece of ribbon with all of your other fabrics. We're going to go ahead and glue that onto the top of our pumpkin, and then we're going to make 6 of those. I use the jean part to glue to the back of our pumpkin, and we're going to go ahead and use this as a napkin ring. So we're going to tie it around our napkin, and I made these linen napkins that go really well with this, but you can use any napkins you want. But I think this turned out so adorable. I love shabby farmhouse, and this just looks so great on my tablescape. What do you guys think about this one? For this project, I picked up one of these pumpkin, like table, I don't even know what you would call them, table setters maybe, and I'm going to use some scrapbook paper for this. Now, I was watching Creative on the Cheap, and she uses scrapbook paper a lot in her projects, and I thought, I don't know why I haven't been using scrapbook paper. I've been sleeping on that, I think. So I took her advice using that scrapbook paper, and I thought I would do it with this project. So I'm just using a pen, gonna trace around these pumpkins. Now these are the kind that fit together, and I'm gonna say I don't love these. If you're somebody who buys these a lot or decorates with these, let me know. I've never really used them before, and I didn't really love them, but you guys let me know if I didn't do something right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put my scrapbook paper on, and you can see I'm trying that spray glue again just on paper, and again it did not work. So I ended up going back to my trusty glue stick. So we're going to use our sander from the Dollar Tree, and we're just going to go at a downward motion and sand off these pieces. Now I was watching Country Lily Decor, and she has a finger sander, and I think that I want to invest in one of those. But once I get my scrapbook paper on, we're going to go ahead and put these 2 pieces together. Now you can't tell on that one, but the scrapbook paper actually ripped on the bigger pumpkin. It did not rip on the smaller pumpkin. So I don't know if I didn't give it enough wait time. They were pretty thick when I stuck them together, but so was the small one, and it didn't do that. So, but I went ahead and just put a little bit of paint, and you could not tell at all. So I'm just going to use some white around the edges because I didn't like how it looked with the scrapbook paper on the front parts and it being blank. And then I'm just going to take some ribbon, and we're going to glue it up at the top of our pumpkins. And the big pumpkin I did both sides, and then on the smaller pumpkin I only did one side. I think they are pretty adorable at the end, but I don't know that I would buy these to decorate with on a regular basis. But you guys let me know what you think about this one. We have made it to the end of the video, friends. Thank you so much for staying here and watching till the end. If you want to keep on crafting with me, check out these videos next. And as always, wherever you are in your journey is a perfect place to start. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!